Hi viewers, this is Anthony Vijay. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about C programming. Under that, we are going to discuss about two topics are how to convert ASCII character to a number. After that, we are going to discuss about simple interest calculation. Let me see one by one. Now we are going to see about converting ASCII character to a number. First of all, when I talk about conversion, so you have to keep in mind converting ASCII character to a number. Okay, first of all, you have to import or include a header file. For that, hash include stdio.h, then close the set bracket. Otherwise, instead of set bracket, you can use double quotes also. Okay, so both the way you can try, no problem at all. After that, you have to mention the main function. So you can use either int main or void main. Okay, so int main means you have to return a type. Okay, for void main you no need to mention return type. Okay, void means what? Nothing, it is empty, so no need to mention the return statement. After that, you have to use the print statement. So I am using printf. Okay, so here I am enter the character. Okay, so whatever you are typing inside the printf statement, okay, that will be shown in the screen. Okay, after that I am getting a input. So for that I am using scanf. Okay, so it means I am giving input to the computer. So first of all, I am going to give a character. So for character, the notation for character is %c. Okay, so you can give inside the scanf. I already told you, you have to mention ampersand symbol, and the variable name you can give any name. This is because this is a user defined, so you have to mention whatever. So I can mention ch. Okay, semicolon. So before that, so I have to declare the character variable here. So char ch. Okay, char ch. So now we can give any character. Okay, so scanf will get the data from the user. After that, we are going to print the respective number for the particular character. For that I am using once again printf statement. Okay, the value for the character here you can use %c. Okay, c is equal to, so %d. Why I am using %c and %d? Initially we are getting the input as a character. Now we are converting the character into number. So %c indicates character, %d indicates integer, and close the double quotes here and put comma here. After that, okay, you have to use the same variable ch comma ch. So first ch is belongs to %c, and the second ch is belongs to %d. After that we have to end with the semicolon. Okay, now the program is ready for run. Okay, so now first of all you have to build the program. Okay, so I just zoom the screen. Okay, I am zooming the screen. Okay, now you can easily able to see the screen properly. So see here, now I am built the program. So it is showing 0 errors and 0 warnings, so no problem at all. So we can run it. Okay, run the program. So it is asking for enter the character. So what we are giving in the printf statement, that is showing in the command prompt here. So here you have to give any character. So here I am giving G. Okay, character G. So the value for the character G is 71. Okay, so once again I try with some other character C. So once again I am built and then running again. So now I am checking for another character, capital letter A. Okay, so it's supposed to be give 65. Yes, 65 we are getting. This is the correct answer. So this is the way we are converting ASCII character to a number. Simple interest calculation. Okay, let me see how to do that. Okay, using C program. For simple interest calculation, the same procedure. Initially you have to start with the header file. So hash include stdio.h, okay, close the set bracket. So for this I can use same void main, okay, so where and open the curly braces. After that, so when I talk about the simple interest, you're supposed to think about how many number of variable is necessary for it. So when I talk about simple interest, usually we have principal amount, then number of years and rate of interest. After that, calculating all those thing, and we have to store in a separate variable. Totally we need 4 variables. So we have to decide which data type is necessary for a certain variable. For example, when I talk about number of years, so usually number of years in terms of integer, so I can use n, and principal amount also we can use as a integer. After that, I am using float for rate of interest r, okay, and calculating the simple interest si. So totally I am having 4 variables respective with the integer as well as float. So now we can use printf statement. So printf statement. So here I am typing like enter the value for, okay, so first n comma, n means number of years, p means principal amount, and r means rate of interest. After that, end with semicolon, then scanf. So how to use, let me see that. So first of all, I am getting number of years, so I have to use percentage d, because in terms of integer is supposed to use percentage d. After that, principal amount, that also percentage d. But when I talk about rate of interest, it is float, so you have to use percentage f. After that, put comma here. Now, so this is right now I am doing everything in scanf, so you supposed to use ampersand symbol. So for first percentage d belongs to n, again put comma, again one ampersand symbol, and again put p variable, and once again ampersand symbol, and for r. Now I am putting semicolon at the end. So through this scanf I can get 3 values n, p, r. After that, I want to do the calculation. So I am using a variable si. Si is equal to, I am using an equation n into p into r. So after that, divided by 100. Okay, this is the formula. So now I am going to print this. So printf. So the si is, it means simple interest is float. So for that I have to use percentage f. Put comma here, and you have to type si. So now we can get the output si. After that, we can do one more calculation, that is we have to find the total amount. Okay, finally you can calculate the total amount, how much you got. Okay, so I am using one more variable. I am considering as a float, so that is total. Okay, so total I am taking as a float. So one more variable I have taken, so total equal to simple interest value plus how much amount you have invested, that is principal amount. Okay, so put semicolon here and print the total amount also. The total amount is equal to percentage f, because it is float, and put comma here. After that, you have to use total. Okay, put semicolon here. Okay, that's all. Now the program is ready. Now we can check. Okay, first of all I am going to build the program. It is showing undeclared, so because here I have used cap letter p, because here I have declared small letter p, so I want to change this as a small letter p. Okay, now we can once again build it. Now there is no errors and no warnings. Now I can run the program. So see, we can give the input right now. Okay, so for number of years I can give 5 years, and the principal amount I am giving 6,000 rupees, and rate of interest I am giving 12.5. Let me see the answers. So we are getting 3,750 as a interest, simple interest value, and the total amount is 9,750. So here I am having some unnecessary zeros and all, so we have to remove that. For that purpose I am using, so I don't want this type of decimal thing, so I am using point f. Point f means what? No decimal values, okay. And at the same time I can use one slash n for getting the output in the next line, okay. So we will get the output in a decent manner. So once again I run it. So again 5, same input I am giving again. So 6,000, so 12.5, so 3,750 as a simple interest value, and the total amount is 9,750. This is our correct answer. So if you want to mention anything in simple interest, you can type here the simple interest is equal to, you can mention like this, okay. So once again I build it and run it again, same input again giving again, okay. So then only you will differentiate the thing properly. And the rate of interest 12.5. See, the simple interest is now 3,750 and the total amount is 9,750. So this is the answer. This is the way we can calculate the simple interest using C programming. So so in the upcoming session we will see different topics, okay. And thank you very much for watching. If you like my video or if you interested in my video, keep subscribe my channel.